Mr. Victor.
Hello, bro.
How you doing?
I'm approximately normal.
Yeah, we are live in the beautiful stadium of Messi Amaka right here in Port Harcourt City. We are witnessing the last game of the season for Rivers United, and they finished it off with a great win against Nasarawa United, 2-1. What does this mean for Rivers United? It means that we get to see them play in the CAF Champions League. But talking about the CAF Champions League, we know that CAF Champions League has its own issues, but we are not going to go into that. Let's just bask in the euphoria of this great finish for Rivers United. So what are your thoughts about the game?
First of all, it feels nice that the Rivers United, the pride of Rivers, that's what they are called, they have finally sealed it up that they will be going for CAF Champions League competitions. Yes, we understand that it's not going to be easy. Let's say the facts. In fact, the coach, when we had an interview with him, he already told us that he needs players.
Experienced players.
He even made the mark that some of these players, his old players, the experience he had during Eyimba, that when they went to Wydad
Casablanca,
that they could not stand the crowd.
The noise
from the crowd. You know, we are not used to it here now.
Yeah, of course.
Although the game has ended, but to fill up 10% of this space, it will take the grace of God. So imagine bringing in players that they are not used to crowd. Their legs go shake now. Their legs go shake.
Definitely.
So good game today, 2-1, and I give it up for the Nasarawa United players. At least, in Nigerian league, if you are able to dodge relegation, you need to go and thank your God, because this is the one league that out of 20 teams, 4 must go on relegation. 4. Others do 3. Some do 2 in Africa. But this one, 4. You are going down. There is nothing like a relegation playoff. Once you are in that line, no more you are going. But then something happened last season. with Heartland, who managed to escape relegation this season. Remember, Heartland went on relegation officially, but then they bought the slot of is it not beyond the FC of Ogun State. In fact, they are the ones also managing Remo Stars. So the management of Remo Stars were like, we cannot manage Beyond and also manage Remo Stars. And you see, it really paid off for them. That's why it's not good to be overdo yourself. Because look at Remo Stars. They, at the end of the day, are the champions of the Nigerian Professional League. Getting into the relegation zone before we'll wrap up things. Down below, the foundation of the relegation zone, we have Lobby Stars, who they did not compete with anybody in that position. They held it high. They embraced it and said, this one, leave it for us.
Definitely.
Above them, you have Sunshine Stars. Above Sunshine Stars, you have our beloved Aqua United. Aqua United plays football in the #1 approved, in fact, the only approved stadium, CAF approved stadium in Nigeria. So you ask the question, you have the best facility. How come you are relegated? It's really tough for them at this point in time. And guess what? They still have some cool players out there. Maybe they'll just have to find their ways into the clubs that are going to play the first division in Nigeria next season. Then we have, lastly, although it might be sad for them, is Academy Warriors. In fact, what even made it was today that they confirmed that they were going home because of how Heartland survived it. Heartland went ahead to win today by 1-0. The top 4 we already know: Remo, Rivers United, and today the big cracker happened. I'm talking about Ikorodu United versus Abia Warriors, right? Ikorodu United versus Abia Warriors. At the end of the day, Ikorodu had their way, 3-2. But the biggest shock for today, as far as I'm concerned, is that the defending champion, the people that are supposed to defend their title this season, lost by 5-1. And guess what? The defending champion, and that is the uniqueness of Nigerian league, that the defending champion They not even make it to top 4.
Top 4.
They don't make it to top 6. They don't make it to top 8. They landed at 10th position, almost at the middle of the pack. Well, at the end of the day, we had an improved, yes, not an excellent season, but then an improved season from what we had last season. My brothers, my sisters, please come and join us. African football to the world. Nigerian league, almost, we did try. Yes, we have not gotten to where we are. There's a whole lot of work to be done, but then we give praise to God that we are all alive too to witness the 38th match day of the Nigerian Professional League. We love you from here, man.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. Let's get your thoughts in the comment section. It's really great to experience this, and we look forward to next season, and we believe that next season will be better than this. And of course, for we as a team, Football Inter, that also means much work for us, because when Rivers United, definitely as they have qualified for the CAF Champions League, we're going to do a lot of travels, and we pray to God to keep us alive and to keep giving you guys that top-notch needed content. And it's also an opportunity for us to get to see all these other teams. Guys, there's a whole lot in store for next season. Just watch out for Football Inter. We got you guys covered. Thank you so much for being part of us. And for those of you watching for the very first time, hit the subscribe button and, of course, notification bell. Don't forget, select all notifications so that you don't get to miss any of our posts. Thank you, our subscribers, for the likes and shares. We want to encourage you guys to keep liking, keep sharing our videos, and don't stop commenting. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are always active 247. I still remain your host of Football Intel, Mr. Dominion Chooks, and of course doing this with me all the time is my top-notch African soccer analyst, Mr. Victor Siokwu. We both are saying bye for now, and African football to the world.